You're drawing a line, you're drawing a boundary and saying, I'm tired of waiting about the people that I love, and I wish that I could help them. Cups of love, cups of love, cups of love, cups of love, cups of love. Hello, Capricorn. This is Michele B. And I'm just about to give you a reading regarding your money and your love messages for the time being. Forgive all the racket. It's summertime. We just got through a heat wave over in Northwest Washington, and I have to have fans constantly running because we don't keep air conditioning around here. Ooh, tippity tappity earrings, tippity tap. And I'm also using a borrowed headset because my earphones broke. Anyway, mic, need it for the iPhone. So let's get going. Look what we got here. Main theme for what's going on with you, Capricorn. We got the Death card in the upright. Now, does this mean something terrible and dramatic is happening? No. It means you're drawing a line, you're drawing a boundary and saying, okay, particularly regarding your connection with someone else, I'm tired of waiting. You see this waiting card, 3 of Wands. I'm tired of waiting. I'm ready to get on with my life. I'm ready to start a better chapter for myself. You see the sun rising in the background? It's like, this is it. I'm done. And this is what you would like to have. That's what you're moving toward. This connection, this balanced connection, this a healthy relationship with the other, that where you're both putting in your best effort. I feel like you have been putting in your best effort, but someone else has not. And another problem is that there are issues going on outside of the two of you. There's something going on outside the two of you that's making them distracted, that's taking them away from being able to be fully integrated into your life. So you're just like, I've been waiting and waiting, and I've just had enough. I'm ready to draw the line. Like this is, excuse my itchy nose. It only happens when I'm reading tarot that my nose itches so much. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's it, you said. Okay, well, good for you. You get to do that. You know, we think sometimes there's some kind of fate. Like we just have to be fated to have this challenging life, that we have to suffer in order to live out some twin flame relationship. No. You're actually on this planet to learn how to experience joy. That's something that I had a download about a few years ago. I was like, what is the meaning of life? To my guides, to the universe, to God. And it was like, joy. That's it. Just giddy, ecstatic joy. That is the highest vibration of the universe. And if this is where you're at, you don't have to stay there. You do have the choice of staying there, but you don't have to. Just to be in connection with someone else. Yes, it's painful to break it off, but eventually your heart heals. It's like our physical bodies have these egos that are like, no, we have to hang on to what we had before because that's the only thing that there is. But that's not the case. There are other options. There are other opportunities to experience joy, and it doesn't have to be in connection with other people. You can experience joy in many other ways. And then eventually that joyful feeling attracts new people or brings back people from the past. Ooh, I had that card come up. Bringing back people from the past. Remember that, Capricorn. Let's move on to specific messages about your money. Okay? And then at the last segment is going to be all about your love. We'll get back to that. Okay, so specifically, I'm going to look at what's going on underneath the surface, feelings that you're having regarding your economic situation, your abundance, your prosperity, all your resources. We have the star coming up in reverse. It's talking about how you feel like you are in the wilderness, in the middle of the wilderness, and you don't really know which way to go. You don't know which is the best course to take. Whether or not you're using your resources to their greatest potential, whether or not you're on the right track. We are always on the right track. Wherever we are is the right track. There's many other tangents you can have, but there's no the right way. We always get set up with the lesson that we're supposed to learn. You said, I've decided I'm going to make sacrifices by working hard, by showing up on a regular basis, even when I don't know what the outcome is going to be. just for the hope of being able to embrace this one thing that I desire. And you know what that one thing is, right? And you're like, that I just need that leg up. I just need that opportunity to fall in my lap in order to be able to get to what it is that what I'm working for, right? Just waiting for that one strike of luck to happen. But in the meantime, you're like, I need to hoard my resources. I need to be really careful. I need to save my energy. It's okay to conserve your energy. It's okay to be conservative. It's probably best to, not go throwing your money around. I've heard in the law of attraction circles that the best way to bring more money to yourself is by going out and spending it. But if you're doing it while you're also scared that the money's not coming in, then you're attracting more fear. You attract more of what you experience. Now, but you can change your attitude to working with it and being like, I enjoy frugal ways of experiencing abundance. Frugal ways of experiencing abundance. I love watching the sunset on the beach, or watching the sunset from my bedroom window. I love drinking a cup of tea or a cup of coffee in the morning and feeling the flavor run down my throat. These are things that we can do. I like doing my nails. I feel great when I take a soak in the bath and I do my own nails. It's very frugal. Whatever you can do to experience wealth and abundance, it doesn't even have to be expensive, and it puts you in the frame. Okay, so as if you're making sacrifices economically by being frugal, but you feel bad about it while you're doing it, you're bringing more scarcity to yourself. However, if you're deciding to purposely live frugally by turning your attention instead to wonderful, beautiful experiences that you can have that don't cost much money, that's the right track to be on. Okay, so so what the messages that I'm getting regarding feeling like you're out of sorts in the wilderness, not in your element, as you're going along, like, I don't know if I'm on the right track. But we have this card here, right? It's saying you are on the right track. This is just a period where you're moving one step at a time and you only know one step ahead as you go. That's okay to only know one step ahead as you go. But as you're going, you're like, there are all these things that I want, but I'm really worried about the people that I love, and I wish that I could help them. And that's something that we all have. One of Capricorn's big life lessons is to allow other people to have their own economic abundance. And sometimes other people have to learn challenging lessons of their own without Capricorn jumping in to give them money, right? Without Capricorn jumping in to save them. So you are a beautiful superhero, and you love the people you love, and you'll take really, really good care of them. But you're experiencing, if you were meant to help them, you would have the resources to help them, to give to them freely without any kind of concern about yourself. In this case, your lesson, as you're experiencing them and their struggles, your lesson is to just show love and allow them to be supported emotionally while they learn their own lessons, while they learn their own path forward. Everyone needs to be challenged and to step into that challenge, go into the arena and make their way in the world. Everyone needs to be able to do that, and you don't want to keep them from doing that. So we have the King of Pentacles reinforcing that lesson for you. This is the Capricorn card in the archetypal personalities of the tarot. It's saying you can be there for people emotionally. You don't always have to be there for them economically. All right. So inspiration is coming soon, one step at a time. Is there a little thing that you can do right now, just for today, a little thing that you're excited to do regarding your money prospects, regarding your investments, regarding things that you're doing in the economic realm? Are there little things that you can do right now that you can be excited about, that you can be passionate about? Very small things, because that Knight of Wands tends to run out of steam pretty quickly. He gets bored really easily. So make sure there's small things that you can do just a little bit at a time. That's a little tip that you have going forward. And just remember, it's just a phase that you're in right now, where you're just slogging through the wilderness and not knowing where you're going. Just a phase. It's going to pass. Just enjoy the little things you can do to bring yourself bliss and love and joy one day. Now let's go over to your love messages and get that done. Because remember when we started out, we were talking about drawing the line, drawing a boundary, being ready to make some changes because you're tired of waiting. This is what you desire, right? And if you're always waiting in a negative place, it's not going to come to you. Remember, when we're using the law of attraction, we want to be in the vibration that we want to attract. And if you're in this vibration, if you're in this vibration all the time, you're not attracting this, right? It's just frustratingly waiting. I'm drawing a boundary. Now, we got to, reinforcing what I was saying before about feeling like there are things going on outside of your immediate relationship with someone else that's making you feel like you're trapped in a relationship that leaves you alone. You're trapped in a relationship that leaves you lonely all the time. But I see the person that you're with, it's not just them choosing not to be with you. It's them having other responsibilities outside of you. And you're like, but they're always, they're always gone. They're always busy. But it's not just their fault. And so you're like, this sucks. But you have the choice to not be involved in something that doesn't bring you joy. You don't have to be in it. The situation may suck for them, but does that mean you have to be in it? Is that your lot? It isn't. Now, if you can choose to be in their presence, to be in their company, like I said, in joy and gratitude and love and enjoyment, then that's where you want to be. But if you are not enjoying being available for them, well, for you, you got to get out. Because this is your one life, Capricorn. Okay? Once again, we got the scarcity, leaving you feeling like you get kind of left out in the cold. You're wondering, is this just in my head? Am I being over dramatic? Am I being selfish, you wonder, by feeling like I get left out in the cold? No, you're not, says the tarot. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are real. This is a real thing that you are experiencing. And it's a real lesson for you to learn about changing the attitude of your attitude of scarcity, like you don't deserve to be loved, like you don't deserve a relationship where somebody's in 100%, right? I feel like they love you, but they can't be in 100% right now. They have priorities outside of you. They're probably good priorities, like their family and stuff. If they have children, their priorities are somewhere else, and sometimes other people have to do that. And you can say, all right, that's not me. That's not what I want right now. You get to create your own world. You get to create that. Check this out. This is you making a decision and staying firm, right? I definitely see you as the emperor in this case, even if you identify as female, okay? I see you as the emperor saying, okay, that's it. I'm going to stand my ground. I believe that I deserve something, a connection that's really awesome. I deserve this, right? I've decided this for myself. So that's what you do first. And then you're like, now making it happen. Check that out. Bing, bing. The magician is the creator, and the universe shows up. When you have moved yourself out of this indecisive space, where you're just waiting and being like, look at me looking out on the desert, not knowing when this is ever going to change, and feeling trapped and lonely and like I'm not worthy of a great relationship. You change your mind and you say, I've decided I'm worthy of something awesome. Even if I don't know how it's going to pan out, even if I don't know how it's going to work out later, the universe steps in and it's like, here you go. Here you go. Here comes the magic. Here comes the love. I'm dropping cards everywhere. Here comes the love. Here comes the love. All right? Somebody's coming in with a cup of love. It may not be immediate. Once you've made your decision, you may have to spend some time healing from feeling like you're not worthy of being a number one priority. But it's going to come there. It's going to get there. It's coming for you. Cup, 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 cups of love, 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 cups of love. All right? They're coming. The universe is going to step in and make it happen for you. Queen of Pentacles. That's the Virgo card. Just saying. Okay. This is where I leave off. Capricorn, thank you so much for being with me today. I love you. In the description box below, you will find a link to my tip jar if you want to send me a couple dollars, because the readings that I provide to you they mean a lot, and they're contributing positively to your life. And my Instagram link is in there, so you can follow that over there, and follow me on Instagram. I post stuff every day. I love you. I'll see you later, Capricorn.